Okay, so walk around this I think it's a 1967, possibly 68, Land Rover Series 2A, 88-inch short wheelbase, petrol. Recently been, late last year, early 2009, certainly late last year, it spectacularly failed its MOT on the chassis and bulkhead rust, and the owner took the opportunity to literally strip the thing apart and start all over again with a new rear quarter chassis, work on the rest of the chassis as necessary, and a decent replacement bulkhead, but from a Series 3. It has got a few other Series 3 bits on it, like I think certainly the front panel is Series 3 and possibly the wings. But say, been repainted in cream. Looks very smart. It's got freewheel front hubs on it, galvanised front bumper, light guards on the front. I think it's got light guards on the back as well. We'll come to that in a minute. Opening rear windows, station wagon style windows. It's got no modesty covers on it. Personally, that's a look I prefer. I mean, if you really wanted to put them on, it's not difficult. They just bolt on and a little bit of paint. We don't have them though, but you can get them. But so personally, I prefer it without the covers on. What else has it got? It's got rear light guards. It's also got a nice paddock spare wheel cover. That's about it. Let's go around in a bit more detail. So it has been repainted. Originally I think it was blue, then it's been red, and now it's cream. But there's a little bit of red. I think you can see it on the on the wipers for some reason. But a new pair of wiper arms wouldn't go amiss, possibly. Just spoiling the ship for a hape of the tar, I think they call it. But overall, this looks very smart. All nice around the front end here. A little bit of paint's coming off and a little bit of the blue paint showing through here and there, but it is an old Landy. But what you're really buying with this one is the structure. Near side wing is a little bit crinkled. It's obviously seen some life in the past. It's been bolted to the front panel just there. Bit crinkled and stuff here and there. A few imperfections in the paint. But looking down the near side, apart from that front of that near side front wing, it's pretty good for an old Landy. As I said, the bulkhead is really, really good. It's come from it's a known good bulkhead basically, which is all in great shape. It's all nice around there. It's all good. Inside front door is nice. You can see inside here on the floor. This is all really rather good. It's had checker plate floors put in it, but that's all nice there. Let's move my bag. Passenger seat is nice. There's a sort of couple of slight usual split seams on the passenger seat. Just one up there. It's got a centre cubby box. Dash, because it's got a later bulkhead in it. The dash has had to come from a Series 3, but that's no real hardship. Near side rear wing and top there is all. Yeah, this is really. I mean, I drove it about 150 miles the other day, and it was absolutely fantastic to drive. It was one of the nicer series ones I've driven for a long time. It's all in the back there. As it should be. Obviously, the rear cross member, presumably when it's had a rear quarter chassis, was replaced as well. So it looks like it. Looking down the offside, apart from a sort of a poor repair to the barrel side on the driver's door, it's all pretty good actually. There's a slight depression just there in the back of the offside rear wing. A couple of blemishes there, but yeah, it's had a sort of repair here, which isn't wonderful. There's some running paint and stuff, and the line isn't quite right. It should be a continuous curve, and it's sort of a double curve there. So I'm not quite sure what they've done. Perhaps a dent's been beaten out or something. Not quite in the right way. Offside here on this bulkhead has obviously had some work around the hinge post at some point, but that's about that. Inside here, once again, say all the footwells and everything are all spot on. Now, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to try and scramble around a bit. You might be able to see on the video camera, you might not, but that's all inside the near side front there, which is all splendid. Tell you what, I'll see if I can actually lie on the ground. This might work, it might not. Don't give me emails if it doesn't. But now you can see underneath it, or hopefully you might be able to see a bit underneath it. Lots of new bolts and replacement bits and bobs on it, but the chassis itself is spot on. As you can hear, it rings nicely on the outriggers and everything. This is a rather good one. Anyway, I'm done with rolling around on the floor. Any more questions, let's get in touch. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352. And if I can get up.